So I was talking last week with some CFOs from a very, very big organisation, and I put up a pretty standard slide, and on it was the components of what makes a good job based on the research. No big surprises on this chart. Good culture, promotions from within, systems that work, slack in the system, all the usual things that you might have expected, a lot of it based on the work of Zenit Ton. What was extraordinary was in the meeting that one of the most senior guys around the table threw his pen down. And he said, then why is it that we keep creating such bad jobs? And that was exactly the week the KPMG Global CEO Survey, 1,300 odd global CEOs came out saying that 83 or 84% of CEOs want a full return to the office 5 days a week within 3 years. I've spoken to KPMG about it. They say it's about intent and what they see as desirable versus their individual plans, but it's still very troubling. The question I've got for us this week is, what do we do to unlock this idea that we create really bad jobs? We know that only 1 in 10 people in the UK is fully engaged with their job, according to the Gallup Global Workforce Survey. And then when we ask leaders who are future looking in theory what they think the most important things to do are, one of them is to go back to the way things were in a model that was wildly unpopular and difficult for a lot of people to work with. So what is a solution that could unlock this? Well, one of the things that I do when I come and speak at sessions, as some of you will know, is that I invite people to do something very unusual. I invite them to listen to another person in the audience for 3 minutes without interrupting, and then to swap. And it is extraordinary what happens in those thinking moments. I often see people crying. I hear people saying that they're going to be friends forever. I hear people who've worked together for 15 years saying they understand each other in a completely different way. So a question I'm going to leave you with is, if every leader, every boss, every manager spent just 3 minutes a day listening without interruption to one other person that's in their team, A, would we be creating such bad jobs? And B, would the solutions to the problems that we have be so out of kilter with what most people want? I don't bloody think so. But what do you think?